Hi, I'm Ben of Trash. I wanted to do a slightly different video, I guess, than my usual ones, from a few events that have happened recently that I think sort of need addressing, I guess. And that would be the value of art. A lot of the time, people consider art not a job. They think it's not worth paying for. They don't think it's worth paying, I guess, a lot for if they do decide they want to pay for it. And so you get a lot of people expecting artwork for free. They expect my time for free, and this becomes an issue. For me personally, I don't do YouTube full time. YouTube is fun. It's a side project. I get to do it whenever I'm not busy. I don't earn money from doing a normal job, I guess. I don't go out to work. I actually work from home and I draw for a living. So this means, drawing game graphics, doing commissions like people's YouTube layouts and stuff like that. That is what I do full time. I work hard on this. I also make my own books. So I wanted to talk about art, the value of it, because when you think about it, an artist will spend 10 or so years learning how to draw, and they deserve to be paid for that. Just like you'd go to college to learn how to become an engineer or a doctor, they deserve to be paid for the time that they have worked hard learning what they are learning now. I've worked hard learning what I have learned to get to this point. Yes, I might be able to draw a picture in a certain amount of time, and it's not, I guess, some pictures take long time, some pictures don't, but I deserve to be paid for that time alone, because it's taken me like 13 or so years to do it, so, it balances itself out. For me personally, I've learned how to do it quickly. It took me about 2 years to learn how to get faster at certain things. It's taken me since I was about 5 since I really started drawing. And then I got into pixel art. I've been doing pixel art for now 11 years. I've been doing digital art for about 6 years, not including pixel art, obviously. So digital painting and stuff like that. I've spent a lot of my time and personal time, not to mention that I have my equipment, my tablet, which is what I draw on, Photoshop. These things also cost money, and they cost quite a lot of money. So I can't really spend that kind of resources doing things for free, because then I can't pay for the rent, food. My dog has issues, so, vet bills and things like that. All of these things come under a cost. So I need to be able to make money to support those costs. I could go out and get just a job at, I don't care, whatever's down the road or whatever, but I kind of struggled to do so because of certain problems when I moved, so I ended up having to work from home instead. I work roughly about 12 hours a day. I sleep less than I probably should sometimes, and I work more than I should sometimes. It depends, I guess, just because you want to be able to pay the bills. This goes for the same for a lot of people's jobs, things like YouTube, when they do it full time. This is the kind of working hours they have, and I guess people don't realize the kind of things they're doing, so they expect them to be doing more for them. So I'm going to say this because I think it's relevant. I think that art is worth paying for. I think it's worth paying per hour, because when you look at it, an artist has spent all this time to get where they are now, all the practice, everything like that. They deserve to be paid for that. They deserve to be recognized for that as well, because obviously if you need their artwork, it means you can't do it yourself. So you kind of need to at least value that much that they are good at what they do. If you don't like it, or you don't like the price, don't buy it. It's as simple as that. Just leave it and go somewhere else, or learn how to do it yourself. Heck, I didn't want to be able to buy certain things like jewelry and stuff like that, so I spent about 4 years learning how to make it myself. It's cheaper, it takes a while, but you can do it yourself. So there is literally nothing that you can't do, so long as you keep at it and practice a lot. So is not something I would normally put up on my channel, stuff like this, but I'd like to have said it just once so people understand where I'm coming from and where other people come from, because I know so many artists who get yelled at and whatever because they don't take requests, or yelled at because their prices are too high. I've seen artists who are so amazing, but it takes them like 42 hours to draw one picture, and their artwork is so awesome. Like, you'd be blown away by it, but because it takes so long, they have to charge for that. If they charge $10 for a picture that takes them that long, they can't afford to live. It's as simple as that. You'd end up just, you know, homeless or in your car, if you have a car, and then you can't do digital work because there's no computer or power. So that's what I mean. It is important, and it's important for the economy that you look at that. Don't complain about someone's prices. I mean, sure, it might be slightly too expensive for what you think it's worth, but common sense, you know, if you don't like it, don't buy it. If I don't like clothes I see in a shop, I just don't buy it. So yes, I hope this made sense. I guess it made sense more in my head than when I talk. I'm not good at talking. I prefer to hide. So yeah, I thought I'd just say it once, and I hope you guys understand. I hope some of you look at it a little bit differently. If you see an artist who's working hard, support them. You don't have to pay to support somebody. Just sharing their stuff around, find someone who does want to buy their stuff, etc, etc. That kind of stuff helps, because art is literally everywhere. You know, you use it on, you can see it on books, you see it on billboards and signs and somebody's logos. All of that has to be designed by somebody. It's not just come out of thin air. So even like toys and stuff, somebody's drawn the concept for it. So without it, you wouldn't have these things. So just support people who do work on this stuff, who are trying to do what they want to do for a living, just like you want to do. So yeah, I hope you guys understand, and I will see you all for the next video. So bye.